Sanskara are rites of passage in a human being's life described in ancient Sanskrit texts, as well as the concept in the karma theory of Indian philosophies. The word literally means putting together, making perfect, getting ready, to prepare, or a sacred or sanctifying ceremony. In ancient Sanskrit and Pali texts of India, in the context of karma theory, Sanskara are dispositions, character or behavioral traits that exist as default from birth or prepared and perfected by a person over one's lifetime, that exist as imprints on the subconscious according to various schools of Hindu philosophy such as the Yoga school. These perfected or default imprints of karma within a person influences that person's nature, response and states of mind. In another context, Sanskara refers to the diverse rites of passage in Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism. In Hinduism, the Samskaras vary in number and details according to regional traditions. They range from the list of 48 Sanskaras in the Gautama Dharmasastras from about the middle of 1st millennium BCE, to 16 Sanskaras in the Graya Sutra texts from centuries later. The list of Samskaras in Hinduism include both external rituals such as those marking a baby's birth and a baby's name-giving ceremony, as well as inner rites of resolutions and ethics such as compassion towards all living beings and positive attitude. Etymology and meaning. Samskara has various context-driven meanings that broadly refer to the putting together, accomplishing well, making perfect, a form of solemn recognition and getting ready, engaging in works and acknowledging the purification of body by cleansing or mind by education or an object by a process. The term appears in the Rutish and in the Smritis of diverse schools of Hinduism as well as the texts of Jainism, Buddhism and Sikhism. The etymological roots of the word samskara when it refers to rites of passage is also preparation, purifying, perfecting, from one's past state to one's future state. The word samskara is rare in oldest layer of Vedic literature, but its roots sam and kara occur often enough. The word appears in Rigveda hymns 6:28.4 and 8:33.9, as well as other Vedic texts, where the context suggests it simply means purify, prepare. It appears in Jaimini Purvamamsa Sutra many times, where it again means prepare, perfect, polish something, either through action, speech or mind. In sections 3.8.3, 9.3.25 and 10.2.49 of the Jaimini Purvamamsa Sutra, the word samskara is used and describe actions of washing the teeth, shaving the head, cutting nails, sprinkling water, as part of a ceremony. Samskara is defined by ancient Indian scholar Shabara as that which prepares a certain thing or person fit for a certain purpose. Another ancient text, Viramitrodaya, defines samskara, notes Cain, as a peculiar excellence due to performance of certain actions which resides in the soul or the body of the actor. Sanskara in Hindu traditions, states Cain, have been ceremonies, with the expression of outward symbols or signs of inner change, marking life events of significance. They served a spiritual, cultural and psychological purpose, welcoming an individual into a stage of life, conferring privileges to the individual, expecting duties from the individual, and impressing on the individual as well individual's social circle of his or her new role. Sanskara, in modern usage, is sometimes used to mean cultural, social or religious heritage. Samskara as a psychological concept. In the context of karma theory, samskara are dispositions, character or behavioral traits either as default from birth, or samskara behavioral traits perfected over time through yoga, through conscious shaping of inner self, one's desire, sense of moral responsibility and through practice. In some schools of Hinduism, the psychological concept of sanskara is also known as vasana. These are viewed as traces or temperament that evolves through the refinement of an individual inner consciousness and expressed personality, and is a form of being preparedness in Vedantic psychology. In Samkhya and Yoga schools, Sanskara also spells samsara, the impressions or residues that affect an individual's gunas. In Nyaya school of Hinduism, not all samskara are psychological. Rites of passage, other actions, studies, diligent preparation and inner resolutions trigger impressions or dispositions in the psyche of an individual in these schools of Hinduism, and these influence how the individual acts, perceives self and the manner in which the individual responds to or accepts the karmic circumstances and the future.